wow, where do I start? Congratulations to all the duelists, I guess, for starters. Every single one that got their Worlds qualification to represent Europe on the Friday. Massive congratulations to Tim. Now, I don't know Tim at all, but it kind of showed me even more what Yugioh is about. Like, so I got the pleasure to do the analysis for Tim on one of his Swiss rounds. And then I was on the analysis for his top 8 match. And for him to qualify for top 8 was amazing. And what I also saw was, apart from Danilo, which was quite funny, was the change in nerves. And I can't even imagine what every single one of them duelists felt like. So you've got the adrenaline pumping, you've got your nerves going as well, you've just made it to the top 8, you're one win away from going to Worlds and representing not just your country, but Europe as well. Like, wow. And to then see Tim win his top 8 match, and just the flood of emotion from him and every single one of his friends that had come with him or from his local area was incredible. And to then watch that journey continue as he went and became the EUWCQ champion was, it was incredible. Commiserations to every single one of the other duelists in the top 8. They all played incredibly well. And I'm actually really, really excited for the European team because they're all amazing duelists. And to watch how each of them faced against each other, like the Danilo and Francesco match, wow, okay. Danilo starts off quite casually in game number 1. Francesco, never say die attitude, powered through. And then game 2, Danilo ramped it up a gear. He was like, this is why I've got my qualification spot already. Ramped it up a gear, showed what the invoke can do. Francesco again, never say die attitude. And then only ended up powering through again into a game 3 and was able to take the win. And I was just like, what a game of Yugioh we've just witnessed. So if you haven't seen the duels, go back and check them out. Not only did we get a EUWCQ champion, we also got a Genesis champion as well for the first time at Euros. And the Genesis final, apologies for the wheels on here, I'm on a rough bit of road. The Genesis final was pretty amazing. It started to show that Blitzkrieg are very, very powerful. Sacred Beasts are also very, very powerful in Genesis. And it's just overall great games. So, congratulations to Tim. Congratulations to every single one of the duelists. Now, let's take it to the background work. The amount of work that goes into these events is incredible. The judges, the floor staff, the backroom tech team, and then of course my fellow commentators, organisers, you name it, every single one of them puts in incredible shifts. Absolutely incredible. Work rate, you can't fault it. Absolutely unbelievable. So to be able to work with every single one of them over the weekend is a total privilege. So to every single one of you, if you are watching this, thank you very much. And now, for me personally, probably the most important shout out is every single one of you guys. Every single one of you. So I got to meet some amazing people. Thank you. I got to meet some amazing people over this weekend. People that came up to me and was like, I've watched your stuff, I loved it, this inspires me, and I was like, look, I appreciate everything you say, and I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would have people come and say that to me. But at the end of the day, and I say this every single time as well, I'm not doing what I'm doing today without you guys. I just don't get to do it. And I never started doing Yugioh or anything like that for these reasons, for monetary gains, anything like that. I did it out of, and I still do it, out of pure passion of the game. Like, I love the game. It takes it all the way back to my childhood, and I say this every single time. The origin story for me and Yugioh is watch the episodes of the anime with my younger brother, and then it was let's go get a deck. Yugi, Kaiba, and when you're siblings, you always want what the other has, but you never want the same thing at the same time. So my brother got Kaiba, and then I got Yugi. And the chain of events from that point on is kind of history now. So look at this weather, absolutely beautiful. Clear skies, bit of sun, and I hear that the UK is just as good. So massive shout out to Gatherer's Tavern as well. So if you did see any of my social pictures or posts over the weekend, you would see that I was joined by a friend. Don't worry, I still have my friend. He is currently back in the box. So they do incredible little bags, boxes, like deck boxes. I think they can be used as a deck box, but they can definitely be used as a box that can hold top loaders, which I found when I was going around the vendors to pick up some cards.
We are here checking out the Gatherer's Tavern scapegoats. Next up, we can see all of the Ojamas, including the King and the newly released Ojama Queen.
So maybe on review, if this is too noisy, then this whole chat that I've just been doing is null and void, I guess. But yeah, just absolutely incredible. I don't know what to say. Like, a year ago, I had just done my first Nats, and I got to do that alongside John Alexis, Barcode, and Tom Payne. And fast forward a year later, I did my first YCS in Bologna. I was on my first Euros in Brussels. Like, yeah. And every single one of these events that I've done will stick in my memory. So the first one, getting to do it at the Etihad Stadium, UK Open, alongside Marcello Barberi, like probably the first player commentator of like YCS and like championship lineage, right? And then getting to do some in-studio work alongside Leo and Basti, and you can just feel the chemistry ooze off the pair of them. Like, absolutely incredible. Then to do it alongside Alberto was, again, an amazing experience. So calm, so collected. And then Bologna alongside Basti in the live environment, and of course John Alexis. And the reason I'm saying all of this is that I worked with Charles at the UK Nationals, and again, absolute incredible working with him. His voice, I don't think there's anything like it. I really don't. He is just this giant cuddly bear, and I mean this in a polite way, so hopefully if he's watching this he doesn't take offense to it, and the voice is just so soothing, so calm to be around. And then finally, for the first time, I got to work with Mike Patukas, and my God, does he light up a room when he comes in? Like, so happy. Every single thing he does, just a giant smile on his face. And it's so infectious, so infectious. So, it's an honor, it's a privilege. It's beyond my wildest dreams. I know I've rambled on quite a while now, but there we go. Oh, a bit of silence until we hit the gravel again, and it's like, but yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, but thank you every single one that watched over the weekend. Thank you every single one that supported, not just me, but the team as well. Yes, sometimes things don't go as planned. Sometimes things aren't perfect, but what you need to understand is possible limitations of the environment, possible limitations of just unexpected road bumps, I guess. So yeah, everyone puts in 110% every single time, and support, you name it, it's just incredible. Anyway, congratulations to Tim, congratulations to, even if we jump over to the EUWCQ, Ryan, you, wow, impressive, 18-0 with Sky Strikers as well, absolutely insane. So the competition is going to be fierce over in Worlds live in Tokyo, Japan next month, and then the next European event is going to be YCS Paris, and that's going to be in the middle of September. So wow, oh wow, where the time is flying. And literally, hopefully you might be able to see this just behind me. See if I can angle. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's not exactly clean and clear. You should be able to see the Yugioh sign of the venue in the back over there, and I think that's kind of a nice thing to sign off on, right? So we're just trying to get into a better position. Gotta have a nice sign off before I jump on the train. I'll also show you around here as well, actually. So you can just see, like, giant sculpture there. I believe it's the national football stadium's over there as well, which, if you are into football, Belgian game was on for Friday night against Spain. The England game was on Saturday night. Just overall, the vibes around the place is incredible. Here we go. This might be a better shot for you all, even with the gate closed. But as I kind of draw closer and closer to the sign, Brussels, EUWCQ, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And this is Zephyr signing out for this one, and we'll be back to normal scheduled content very, very shortly. Stay safe, as absolutely always. Happy dueling.